Good morning, SoFlo. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for watching. In 2002, American Idol became an instant television phenomenon, launching the careers of some of music's most loved stars and television personalities, including Ryan Seacrest. But there was another host, Brian Dunkleman, who after one season suddenly vanished from our screens, and now, 20 years later, he's revealing what happened and how his life took a major turn in a new documentary called Dunkleman. And he joins us now on Inside South Florida. Brian, good morning. How are you?
Oh, I'm awesome, my friend. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so glad to be able to connect with you because myself, and I'm sure like thousands and thousands of other people have been wondering what happened to Brian Dunkleman. Where has
millions,
Brian Dunkleman
maybe even millions.
Millions. Hey, millions of people. But let's talk about your documentary, Dunkleman. First and foremost, one of the best I have seen in a long time for myriad different reasons. But the burning question is, why did it take, over close to 20 years to finally take back the narrative, your narrative?
Well, you know what? Maybe it just wasn't my time. I think I ran from this for 2 decades and it just kept following me. So at some point you got to turn around and face it head on. And the pandemic is what did it. I saw one of my old bosses and he said, this was a decision to keep 1 or 2. And we just decided to keep 1. And I said, but I didn't get fired. And he said, I know you released a statement before we could tell you. And I carried that around. I carried that weight thinking I've made the biggest mistake in history. And then know that there was nothing I could have done differently.
When you heard that,
that really that's what set me free. And that was the first step of me really healing when I found that out.
What was that feeling when you finally heard that? Tears, a sigh, anger?
No anger at all. Just 100% relief.
You also mentioned in the documentary that you are sober-ish. You've opened up about your struggles with alcoholism. How are you now? Where are you at now with your sobriety?
It was more the drugs, to be honest with you. I started doing drugs at a young age. I lost my father right after I turned 11. And, a lot of comedians have some trouble in their childhood. And I think that's pretty true. And that's why I started doing stand-up, was because I was just in pain all the time. And it felt good to make other people happy. But then when you're off that stage, that big hole inside of you try to fill it with anything you can: drugs, alcohol, gambling, sex, and that was just been my journey.
You and Ryan Seacrest are inextricably linked. Have you talked to Ryan? What's your relationship now?
Oh, we had a wonderful moment on the Fox finale, which I talk about in the film. And I had not seen him since 2002, I think 2001. It was that long ago. And I can't believe I just never ran into him. We never saw each other, spoke again. And we had a real genuine moment. And I just wanted to look, you do the radio in the morning doing stand-up and it's Seacrest, and it's just like, finally, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to make fun of me so you can't make fun of me anymore. And I know how much money he makes. I'm very happy for his success. He wanted to be the next Dick Clark. I wanted to be an actor. We talked about that season 1. And I got to say, hey, man, I'm sorry for all the times we didn't get along back then. And I wish nothing but the best for you and your family. And I mean that. Will he be unhappy about some things in this film? I hope not. But I was a different person. He was a different person. All I'm saying is this is what happened. This is what I saw. I have completely made my peace with him. I hope he feels the same way, because I really do wish him nothing but the best. And I want to make sure people know this documentary is not about slamming American Idol or Ryan Seacrest or anybody else. It's just the truth about what I saw. And hopefully the audience could put themselves in my brain and in my heart to see what I was thinking and see what I was feeling. And just think, what would you have done? How would you have felt?